Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, as you can see, my travel schedule is active again, so I'm not in the Freedom Hut. But, as always, that does not interrupt this Freedom Quest, because this episode of Bullet Points, we are going to talk about and highlight an opinion piece. It turns out a member of Congress in Massachusetts, of all places, has had us wrong the whole time. They want us involved in the conversation. They want to be a part of it. It's not that they are thinking gun controllers are evil or gun advocates are evil. Maybe it has something to do with their key demographics, which what we've talked about on this channel for months now, are changing, and they realize that it's not working out the same demonization as they have been doing. I want to hear from you guys on this one because this is big. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. I'm going to do a quick read from our sponsor who made this video possible, and then we're going to hit it. Again, I've got to hear from you guys on this one because this is rich. Now, our sponsor, Armed American Supply, is a small family-run business owned by a retired law enforcement officer and his wife. They design, print, and ship everything in-house from their shop in southern New Jersey. This week, they are running a buy two, get one free sale. If you're the type who loves quality Second Amendment and blue-collar apparel, take advantage to get 3 for the price of 2 in the description box below, and thank you so much to AAS to making this possible. But now, let's dive into this representative from Massachusetts, the state known for its gun rights. All right, let's keep going. Check this out. Opinion piece. Again, linked if you want to read the whole thing. What we're missing about gun reform opinion. Seth Moulton, member of Congress. Oh, Seth, let's hear what you have to say. And I'm going to do this out of order because I want to make sure you guys hear this and hear this all the way through. Okay? Listen to this. Republicans and Democrats alike hold assumptions about how gun owners feel about gun reform. But the truth is that gun owners increasingly don't fit neatly into old stereotypes. Really? You mean stereotypes? Those things that you accuse us of doing? Because we're evil? All the people that look like this? Specifically? Yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. A Northeastern University study revealed more than 5 million adults became first-time gun owners between January 2020 and April of 2021, compared to 2.4 million adults in 2019. Okay, so 5 million more adults. Well, that shouldn't really change your opinion unless you read this next sentence. And of those, approximately half were female and nearly half were people of color. As the gun-owning community changes, our understanding of what a gun owner believes and wants from lawmakers needs to change too. Translation. Holy crap, our messaging is not working. Now the minorities and the women, our key voting blocks, are going for guns. We need to change our minds quickly. Because really, we are inviting gun owners in. Anyone else's BS alarm going off? Let me continue. Like I said, I wanted to do that out of order. Let's look at the whole article here. All the while, a bill that could save countless lives and that is support of up to 97% of the American public languishes in Congress. Now, what could you be talking about? H.R. 8 indeed. Keep in mind, H.R. 8 was passed by the House, a Democrat-controlled House, and the Senate Majority Leader, Chuck Schumer, a vote is what we need, and then took a jab at Mitch McConnell saying, we'll actually take votes. We're going to have a vote on this, and then never did. Awkward moments. Anyway, let's keep going. The bipartisan background checks, H.R. 8, which passed the House a year ago, would expand federal background checks to unlicensed dealers, such as internet marketplace and gun shows, and establish consistent regulations across the country. Okay, we're just going to ignore that for a second. The fact that this common sense law hasn't even gotten a vote in the Senate by a Democratic majority leader in a full year proves that it's time for a different approach. Interesting. So different approach, you own complete control, but you never put it on the floor, almost like you knew it was going to fail because you don't have the support of the people. In fact, the quotes and numbers that you're saying about universal background checks that you're about to go through here, the entire thing is referencing an existing background check system, which already exists. And if you're going to do if you're going to do a peer-to-peer sale registration or background check system, that means you have to know where every single gun is in the United States to note where you're going from A to B. It's almost like it's a national registry. That's my whole point. Because I bet you if you phrase that question to the same public, they'd say no. But you didn't do that. Anyway, let's dive in further. A recently released 97% Beacon research poll of 1,000 gun owners across the country found that 86% of those polled said they support universal background checks. 84% of Republicans and 80% of NRA members surveyed voicing support. Probably because you framed it from a perspective of the existing gun background check system through NICS. Like I said, if you rephrase that to, should we have a gun registry so we can track every single gun from A to B? You might have a bit of a different answer. But these are politicians, so let's keep going. In this last piece, how they wrap up. Again, this is a sitting member of Congress from Massachusetts. Gun owners can change the trajectory of gun reform in this country. It's time to bring them into the fold. Talk with them directly and encourage them to share their perspective with the country. Now you want to bring us into the conversation. You've been demonizing us for 30, 40 plus years. The worst names you possibly could say. And now you want to bring us into the fold, possibly because we're bringing more of your key voting demographic blocks into our fold, and we're now not homogenous. We now look like a more representative portion of the country because everyone has Second Amendment rights. Guys, wolf in sheep's clothing, that's what this looks like. This is the momentum we need to push H.R. 8 to the Senate floor, into the president's desk. It's time for a vote. It's time to save lives. And that is how I'm going to wrap this up. They are noticing that the demographics of the gun world are going from this to everyday Americans who all have the same rights as this, and they somehow seem to notice that. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field below, and I will see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.